Hey guys, here with Corniotti. The last video I brought to you, we were at the drag strip, and I talked a little bit about not being able to engage your line lock if you unplug the plug in the engine bay. Well, today I've got a solution for you. Alright, for those of you that are not familiar with what I'm talking about, inside the engine bay there's a plug. And it might be behind your airbox if you have the stock airbox intake system. But what that is if you unplug that, it disables all the nannies for the car, the advanced traction control, and also the 186 mile per hour hard limit in the ECU. Now most of the time if you go to a dyno or you're going to the drag strip or even the track, most people will unplug that to disable the nannies. Now the problem with that is it also disables your line lock feature in the car. So I worked with a local vendor, 550 Performance and Parts, and they came up with a plug-and-play harness, you can see it there, that runs along and through the firewall into the passenger compartment. Alright, inside the passenger compartment, you can see that I have the Hurst shifter for the 10R80. I have their optional side panel with 2 buttons. The top button is currently not in use, but there'll be more on that later. The bottom button, however, I use to activate and deactivate the nannies via that plug in the engine bay. So, if you go to your screen, you go to the Pony button, select your track apps, line lock, you'll see it's there for use. I go back out, I select my button, you'll see that advanced track and traction control are off, and when I hit it again, it turns back on. So just to show you that this works, we'll hit the button again, we'll go into line lock track apps, and you'll see that line lock is disabled. So that was the issue that I was running into. So going back out, hit the button back on, you can see it turns everything back on again. Just as simple as hitting the button. Alright, if this is something you guys are interested in, I'll leave the link for 580 Performance and Parts in the video, and give them a shout and they'll be able to hook you up.